Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and I am about to do it. Last we left off, I just, quit in the middle of the ice pyramid, because I was like, oh, I don't feel like playing anymore. It's my choice, okay, guys? You can't tell me what to do. And then I just stopped playing, and everyone's like, that's it? That was the whole episode? So, oh yeah, also I found a new set of armor called the Noble Armor, which defends against water and poison attacks. And yeah, I'm still in the middle of this dungeon. But the good news is, for the next, 30 seconds, I won't have to get into a battle. Because I've already been this way, and I sort of cleared out a path for myself. Hey, so what to expect on the next floor? Well, I'm gonna drop down a whole bunch of ledges. Because, first of all, I gotta do this winding-ass path, and hopefully I don't slip, because it is very icy here. I mean, your character can't slip, but I can. IRL, I could mess up. And I'm gonna guess that that chest up there that I just saw, this one at the top of the screen, is like some arrows or something that I don't need. So I'm gonna fall down here. And I'm gonna keep falling. Like Alicia Keys. Or... I don't know. I could make another reference. But boom! Do you see this? I'm pretty sure any one of these statues would have activated that switch. But they don't turn it back on. They only open that garage door. They don't close it back up again. And shit, there's another red chest? What could possibly be in it? Hey, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna thunder these fools, because there's no reason for me to be conservative with my spell charges. If I know that at the end of this dungeon there's just gonna be a boss and I'm gonna refresh my spell charges, anyway. Lamia is weak against thunder attack. Bam, you're so freaking weak against thunder attack. Acquired 468 exp. What's in here? Yo, I found a knight sword, and now I am a true knight. There's no reason for me to fight any more than one of these monsters. So, I'm just gonna go around and loot them. I can't carry any more arrows. Well, shit, good thing I missed that. Yo, there's a boss up there? I was about to say, good thing I didn't get that other chest. Which I assumed was arrows. It was probably something else, but I don't know. What the hell is this golem guy? Oh. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I guess I assumed I'd have to go down these stairs, but I was wrong. Hey, what's in that chest? Maybe I should find out. Oh, I can walk right up to this. Okay, I thought I had to go, down to the lower level before I could get to this, this climby part here. Mwaha! I'm enjoying our little game. It's called Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, if you, forgot, if you didn't already know that. Oh, shit. He just fucking disappeared. Was that the little game that he was talking about? And now what? Okay, I have to go back down. I have to go down to the bottom floor so I can rip these coffins off of the wall. What are those things, anyway? They look like coffins. I can blow them up. They don't do anything. There's nothing behind them. I imagine there's something behind this last one, but I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't. Okay, there wasn't. There's no reason to do that except unless I still hate interior design. But hey, I have a new sword. I'm gonna try to use it. I'm also gonna use the Bow of Grace. Phoebe attacks with a critical hit. Bam! Turn into a snake, fool. Jesus attacks with Knight Sword. Oh shit. Right, because I am the Dark Knight. Nothing can stop me. I've got a sword? Like, what could possibly... hey, so... This guy is weak against bomb, I know that for sure, but I think I have to kill one of these guys before I can one-shot with a bomb. Bang! Critical hit! Hopefully the Knight Sword gives me increased critical hit. I mean, I wouldn't guess that it does, but... But, I mean, why not just some wishful thinking? There's no reason I shouldn't hope. And now a bomb will kill the gather. Will cather the gill. Is what I think I was going to say. In one shot. It also killed the other dude, too. Oh, Phoebe is blind. I should probably heal that before I get into another battle, is what I was about to say. But hey, why not use some bombs? Because there's no reason not to, I don't know. Phoebe attacks with thunder. There's also really no reason not to attack with thunder. Wow, Gather is afraid of thunder as well. He's allergic to it, is what I was gonna say. These battles are going so much faster now that I'm, like, thinking about what to do. I'm not gonna get that chest. I don't think I can, anyway. Oh, I just go straight through this fucking glass, or whatever. And... where am I? Oh, that golem guy is just sitting there flexing his pecs. He's being super intimidating right now. Like he's doing the thing that wrestlers do during their entrance theme. They're just trying to flap their chest boobs, so to speak. So I should heal up before this battle. I guess I'll use some seeds. And yes, I don't know if you were looking at my magic numbers there, but that completely replenished my magic meter, my magic charges, so to speak. And I guess this is time for a boss fight. Like, I don't know what this guy's deal was before. Like, I'm enjoying our little game. Like, that was the first time I saw him. I didn't realize that was part of a game. Like, what is this, like some weird kind of Saw movie that that I'm unaware I'm participating in? You think you're a knight, huh? Fwaha! Take this. Now you're a true knight. It's a gun. Hey, so this looks like an ice golem, and I've got a hunch. I've got some sort of feeling that fire will be particularly effective against this ice golem boss. Yes, he is weak against fire attack. How did I know that? I'm just a genius. Jesus attacks with fire. Ice Golem is weak against fire attack. Not as weak against Jesus' fire attack as he was against Phoebe's fire attack. Ice Golem attacks with Axe Bomber. I wonder if I were equipped with an axe there, would that have bombed me extra hard? Would I have been the axe that he would bomber? Damn, I'm attacking so hard with fire. I'm doing about 1100 damage per turn. But just to be extra safe, I'm gonna cure myself. Jesus cast the cure spell. It makes more sense in that context. I know in the last video the mages cast... Did it say Ice Golem attacks with Stomp Stomp? Because that is a brilliant name for an attack, especially one that involves stomping twice. Anyway, I was gonna say, the mage enemies in the last episode, they'd say, like, mage uses the cure instead of the cure spell, which, like, made it sound funnier for some reason. I don't know, shut up. I thought it was funny. Kaboom! Ice Golem is still fucking weak, and he is just totally melting right down. He is just melting right down. He is having a complete and total meltdown, is what I was gonna say. Man, I'm so good at narrating and not stumbling over my words. That's why you guys subscribe and like. Is that correct? Yes? Maybe no? Phoebe attacks with fire. So, yeah, just like the Mega Punch, that's a Pokemon maneuver. Just like the rest of this game, this battle is going to be relatively easy. Especially considering this guy, as far as I know, cannot petrify me and kill me in one hit. And, both of us have armor that protects against water attacks, so he just did an attack to us that did like about 150 to us each, which isn't that big of a deal considering his other attacks are doing like 250 or 300. But he did cure himself by dumping water on him. I mean, I always feel pretty refreshed after a shower, I gotta say. Look at this snowstorm. Oh, I'm strong against water attack. It's called Snowstorm, but it looks like just a straight-up waterfall that I shouldn't be chasing, because that's what I was told in 1993 by R&B hip-hop sensation TLC. And yeah, I'm being extra cautious because I've already messed up one of these episodes and it was like super embarrassing and I had to backtrack a whole bunch because I accidentally hit the "oh, I give up" button, which is not what I meant to do. And you will notice that I remembered to equip the claw before I used magic, because that does, that gives me like a little bit of a magic boost by like 5 or so points. Hey, I got less exp from that battle than I would against any other sort of battle. Oh shit, it's getting dark! He must have been controlling all the lights. Whoa, this weird and crazy mirror thing just showed up out of nowhere. I bet I can interact with it in some sort of way, because that would make sense if something just appeared out of nowhere. Like, it wouldn't really make sense if you couldn't interact with it. The crystal! I'll go back to Aquaria and see if the ice melted. Don't forget to see Grandpa! This isn't my grandpa, by the way, so when you say that, you mean don't forget to see your grandpa, right? Right, see ya! Well, leaving your party forever, you can make it out of this dungeon. You cleared up a bunch of the way, right? So, yeah, by the way, you can't interact with the crystals after they spawn. But shit, I got a river coin, which does something. I think it allows me to access another area of the focus tower. Oh, okay, they were just explosives, and I got them on the way out anyway, so it's like not a big deal, okay? Calm down. So yeah, making my way out of the ice pyramid now, because I just totally destroyed the boss. Sorry for the clickbait. I didn't mean to be like, oh, totally, you know, middle-aged white man totally destroys Ice Golem. Hey, this is where I died before, I'm pretty sure. And the other thing about this hallway is that there is just absolutely nothing of interest for me to point out or talk about as I walk back through this dungeon. So I hope you're all having a lovely evening and or day, depending on what time you're watching this video. And tell me about the first time you had a weird food that you thought you'd hate, but you ended up liking it. I don't know, just write some comments and shit. Look, I got nothing else to talk about. I'm heading out of this ice palace, which is like the exact same as it was before, except with less enemies. Not that I'm complaining about that part, because the enemies got really, you know, what's another word for tedious? Boring and grueling after a while. So holy shit, the ice pyramid is still made of ice. That didn't melt, don't worry about that. But all of the water surrounding it did, as well as the snow, like, everywhere. Holy shit, it looks like it's springtime or something. I imagine that water is still pretty fucking cold, because it's coming from the ice tower, which is a tower made of ice, presumably. The ice pyramid, excuse me. Thanks to you, I'm well. And damn, look how fast all the foliage just grew in this place. I got a lot of work to do right now. I don't know why I'm cutting it down. But yeah, I guess it grows back quickly anytime you leave the room. Yo, there are heal potions in Phoebe's house that I can just have whenever I want. Thanks! Have you met Grandpa? He's in the tunnel under this house. Can't say that I have, so I imagine the tunnel is like something I gotta go behind the house for. But not this way, because it clearly doesn't lead anywhere. So yeah, by the way, that one plant that we saved before with the wake water is gone. It's just out of here. This guy sells cure potions now. You know what? I'll buy one because I feel like supporting my local economy. Hey, what was over this way? A dead-ass tree, that's for show. Also some islands. Aquaria looks best from the top of the focus tower. You know, I can sort of relate to that on a personal level because I look better from a distance as well. I hope you're happy with the steel helm. You know what? I am pretty happy right now. And this is a teleporty device that I need the hourglass token to use. I don't know. I guess that'll be a thing later. But I'm gonna loot your house. I found some crisp, refreshing refreshers. Maybe that's the joke. That it's like, ah, this is so refreshing, and that's why it comes in a soda can, like a soda. Because all these soda brands are like, holy shit, our brand is so refreshing. I don't know if I ever feel refreshed after I drink a soda, especially because usually I mix them with alcohol, and I just feel you know, what's the word? Inebriated. Spencer is a good friend of Captain Max. They're both kinda weird. Well, you know, birds of a feather, so I'll probably get along with these guys. Holy shit, I just fell down a waterfall. And I'm gonna enter the back of this house. Holy shit, this is Spencer's place. Oh, I exited it. Yeah, so Spencer just sort of lives here. I can't fall down that waterfall. Which is good, because you're not supposed to chase those, as I was talking about earlier. You remember that song. It's about drugs and shit, and like AIDS. Which you don't... Which I didn't realize in 1993, because I was like 6 years old, and I was just like, yeah, music is cool. I'm fitting in, you know? Anyway, I already have a huge problem with Spencer's place. Because, first of all, many stairs. Secondly, a long-ass walk, which isn't that big a deal until you consider, oh, I'm also gonna have to walk all the way fucking back. So, what's this guy doing here? And how do I get to him? Oh, there's another bridge over here. Hey, you better be Spencer right now! The ice has melted. How did it happen? I don't know, heat? The seasons changing? Phoebe and I restored the crystal of water's light, which is also, you know, a source of heat for, like, the entire fucking country. Then you're the knight in the prophecy. The shield has found its owner. What are you talking about? A shield used by a knight in days gone by. Captain Mac found it. Hey, I've heard that name before. Oh, Captain Mac, I've heard that name before. That's literally what he was gonna say. He was thinking the thing that I was thinking. For years, Mac's been studying a prophecy. It's taken him a long-ass time because it's just a very thick book. On his way back from doing some research, the lake dried up and his ship ended up on a rock ledge. That's weird considering everything else froze, but the lake must have evaporated. So, I don't know how to explain that shit, but it doesn't matter. It's Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. But that's no problem. If we dig from here, we'll be able to reach the ship. Anyway, here's a key. The shield is hidden in the focus tower. Alright, I got the Venus key. By the way, Fireburg's been having some strong earthquakes lately. That was completely unrelated, I just thought I'd tell you. Also, by the way, it's my dog's birthday soon. And, one time I tried quiche, and it was pretty good. I don't know if you've ever had that. Just talking about shit. You know, I just tried to talk about... Maybe he's saying Fireburg's having earthquakes because he's digging with a lot of explosives? And he is causing those earthquakes? Wait a second. Can I jump over to the other side? I don't know what's over here. What's this shit? Where does this lead me? Nowhere! No, there's something down here for definitely. Spencer's place! Oh, I can get to Spencer's place if I ever fall down that huge-ass cliff onto this ledge. Maybe I'll be able to go over there someday and do something important, and you guys will be proud. But until then, let's go find what I'm supposed to do in the focus tower with this Venus key. Man! You know what I was talking about before? About having to climb back up all these stupid freaking steps? It's ridiculous! Like, I couldn't just ride the waterfall down? Also, how are these floating ledges suspended in midair? Like, I know, suspension of disbelief, among other things. Because, you know, there's like magic and shit in this game, so I could just be like, oh, it's probably magic, you know. But still, you figure they'd explain some of it every now and then. So hey, let's GTFO and never come back here. Where can I go now? Have I opened up a new pathway? Yeah, there's like at least one battlefield over here. So that's cool, and then I can go to the Wintry Temple. But first I'm gonna go to the Focus Tower and see what that key can do for me. Or at least what the River Coin can do for me. Kabam! Made it back to the Focus Tower. So, where do I go? Let's try down the stairs. Because, I don't know, it seems pretty logical to me. What's this shit? It opened! And I didn't even need to use a bomb. Not that that would have been a problem, because there are explosives in a chest over here that I could have taken with me. So I will. Bam, I got 10 more bombs. How many do I have? 61. I need scissors, 61. That's a great number to have. Because it's like just over half of your maximum. So it's like not enough that you'll, like be worried about having too few. Now, I want to say that I should be able to do something on this side. But maybe I need to do this first? Like, that's fucking closed for sure. Okay, how do I solve this puzzle? Was there something I was missing up above? Let's find out together, shall we? What's over here? I don't think I ever looked. Oh, it looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Which is precisely what I need. So... maybe I missed something back on the other side. Maybe I missed something in that wintry temple. So let's go back and find out what that thing's about, shall we? I have to walk all the way through the world map. Overworlds, who needs them? And obviously my way is blocked by some clouds over there, so I can't get any more north than that battlefield to the north. So I'm actually stumped. What was that key for? Have a Libra crest? Well, maybe it's obvious and I'm just not thinking of it at the moment. But I have this Venus key that I could use for a whole bunch of things. Presumably there are things that I can do with this. But I'll figure that shit out later. Hey, let's call this an episode. Let's just arbitrarily end it here. So hey, thank you so much for watching this episode of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great.